Hello, everybody! Thank you all so much for being here. Yo, guys! Hello, and thank you so much for that start of the hype train. Flitters and Stumpkins, you are a delightful couple of gremlins. You're also a delightful couple. Thank you all so much for being here. Hi, Gamesy, well done on you getting first. Hi, Red Ghost, well done on you getting second. Hi, Sunberry, well done on you getting third. We have a Flutis and Alvarance, a Keystreth going. I am so happy to see all of you. Wait, when did time happen? Time happens in such a way that I can't keep up with. I am glad to be playing a game. Oh my goodness, you have no idea. I am so tired. I had a 24-minute call today and I had to take a nap for 2 hours. And I have energy deficiency. I'm so tired, I'm stum. Hi, stum. Glad to see. I think I should go and introduce the rest of the crew. You know them, you love all of them. There's gonna be Alvarance, there's gonna be Keystreth and Michinho and Red Ghost and Robo-Pirate, also known as Kafrask, who you may or may not have seen. They are also in the Discord, I believe most of them, not Red Ghost, but I might be able to bully Red Ghost into joining the Discord if he wants to. Also to be very exhausting. Yes, very much. So, let's join the peoples. After this yawn. So, with that said, let's do a transition scene. Woo! And then, hello everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Red Ghost.
May
I bully you into joining our Plainsmelt Discord server?
Okay.
Please!
You're literally the only person in this game that's not in that server.
That's why.
How dare you?
No. It's okay. Wait, no, this is not how bullying goes. Shit, darn it.
Wait, I'm in it.
Are you?
I'm currently looking at it.
You are!
He was there the whole time.
You've been there.
I've been here for years.
What?
He's been in it since January 26, 2022.
Time to call Ghost Sam Reich because he's been here the whole time.
I have been here since before I lived here. What do you mean?
I don't understand!
I mean, it's
I
quite fair
never
that
left.
Ghost.
Yeah.
What?
Do it.
I'm so sorry.
I have been hiding in the cracks.
I am so sorry for this call out. Because it's
You
wrong.
have put me on
Must be
blast.
someone to join.
I demand satisfaction.
How
Egg on Nether's face.
how would you like to be satisfied?
Just keep being you, man.
Okay.
Just go on and live your life.
Okay, that's wonderful. I appreciate that.
People are clipping it.
Oh, I know. I understand. That is their rights.
Yeah.
Phrase it that way on purpose.
Absolutely.
So here's the sad part. I was so sure I had done something wrong when Nether called me out.
No.
I went straight to Plainsmeld. I'm like, did I get an invite? Is there like a new Plainsmeld? Do I just like not know? As I'm literally looking at it.
I am so...
And I'm like, wait, what happened? Did I get booted? Like, can I see it? What's going on?
This is as bad as me saying not 1911. Because you brought up the gun in the other game that Cake Jumper was playing. I'm like, oh, yeah, I made that mistake. Whoops.
Yeah, a crab with a 911 is a very different game.
Yeah.
Man, that was such a great moment.
Kenji brings up a good point. We just need to shift the bullying from joining the server to chatting in the server.
Good luck.
Oh, I understand that is more difficult.
Hey, you know what I bet? I bet that Ghost is in the server, but he has it muted.
It's fine.
No,
that is fair.
I don't, because I do stalk what goes on in there from time to time.
Stom is apparently dying from laughter. I do worry for them, because they also have fatigue issues.
You are murdering people, Nether.
I'm so sorry, and I know that sometimes people say that it's a little death, but I still worry.
A little death as a treat.
Yep.
Generally speaking, that is the case.
The reason why we're saying that Ghost probably hasn't muted is because Ghost has muted like the game servers, and then like we're sitting there talking about plans and stuff like that, and Ghost just goes, so we're kind of like, so what's your character up to? He's like, well, I don't know. There's all these things going on, and I didn't know about them. It's like, why don't you know about them? And I walked over and I saw, bro, you have the planning channel muted.
Oh no!
I feel vindicated because even after I unmuted the planning channel, I contributed nothing and I still didn't read it.
How does that equal vindication?
Oh, because it was the same scenario, but I could actually see what was being said the day of.
You're not gonna okay.
Yeah.
That just shows that you don't contribute.
I really don't.
Anywho. Alright, momentum pool is filled up. I should promote somebody to take care of that. I'll figure out who later.
Okay.
They will draw a name from the tablet.
I love Stim! The planning channel? Really?
Yes.
I love you, Stam.
What did Stom do?
It's what they said in chat. They said the planning channel? Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Thank you, Flutids. Thank you.
Stom and Flitters are a delight.
They are.
Alright.
So is their cats. I am
Sleeping
78% he who, Gamesy. I was just ahead of you.
I don't have a percentage, I think, in the chat currently, because I didn't know that was a thing, but I want to assure everybody I'm always 69% he who.
Yeah, the he who command is very inaccurate, I will say. It gauges how he who you are, and then it gives you a random number.
If it had given me 69%,
that would have been so nice.
Then,
it goes out of its way to give you the wrong number, actually, because it's funny.
I would have laughed so hard after I made that statement if it did.
It would be so good.
So good.
When the he who does a he who.
When the he who does a he who.
Exactly.
Okay.
Are we ready to play?
Are we?
I feel ready.
I've been ready for like 10 minutes.
Okay.
I don't have a long-term deed, but you know what? That's never stopped me before.
I mean, I don't have a long-term deed yet, but I have a deed for today, and that's what matters to me.
You sure do. I'm going to pick my go-to.
Oh my gosh, I have soda!
You do. So, we have some things that happened last time.
Yeah.
We did some research. What all did we do? Because I remember bits and pieces.
I met Batman.
You did meet
Oh,
Batman.
Yeah.
We met Hercules.
Mm.
I am still bruised, apparently.
I didn't heal you?
Apparently
I
not.
think
You may have.
may have.
We met Hercules, and some of us proceeded to judge Hercules for not getting therapy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
did.
that.
Man would rather rewrite the firmament than get therapy.
I was just about to say something akin to that. It's like it's literally easier to rewrite the structure of the universe than accept you need therapy.
Yeah.
It's pretty accurate, though. Men will rewrite the structure of the universe before accepting they need to get therapy.
I am very glad for my therapy.
Me too.
Oh,
It's good.
man, I do love therapy. I'm glad that I had therapy. I am such a big advocate for therapy. Everybody
Shout out to
needs
everybody who
therapy.
got and received their therapy.
It's one of those things where it's like, I can't say that I'm happy, but also I'm very glad that I do have it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a therapist anymore because I graduated from therapy, but and that's not like it was like a good thing because that was the program I was in.
Okay.
But I feel like I don't need therapy anymore because I've improved so much. But like I am a super big advocate for people to go to therapy.
I beat my therapist in single combat. That's why I am now a therapist.
Is that how it works? There can only be one?
No. Considering I have a best friend from high school who is now a therapist, that's not how it works at all.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
I see the Shadow
Why,
Council has
why
not
are,
deemed
why are
you
you
worthy with the
lying,
knowledge.
Ghost?
So rather than making up stuff about how therapists work,
Yeah?
I know that there was research done shortly after that looking into some things. I know we made a couple of milestones on building a building.
I became best friends with everyone at the Speakeasy.
You did.
Did friendship
By giving
magic.
myself a title.
I was the weird hanger on.
Yep.
Yeah, you didn't do bad. You're just getting there. And yeah.
Oh hey, it's Jody and that guy.
That guy.
That guy! That guy! That guy! That guy!
My brain went straight to Cheers.
Mine went to Ratchet and Clank.
I've never played those games, but I hear they're good. Anyway.
So
Oh.
what I wanted to do was, because somebody rolled relatively well on some research and empathy successes. Vega, I would like us to start off the session with you rolling a mental integrity check.
Mental integrity check. Alrighty.
Mhm.
Give me 1 second. Where's my integrity?
I'm sending you my vibes.
Where's the hecky? There's my integrity. And you said mental, so let's go with
I'm going to tell you right now the difficulty is 5.
Oh no.
yeah.
Oh no.
Womp.
Oh.
But we do have momentum.
I don't think we have 5 momentum for that though.
Yeah,
No,
with
for
0
us, no.
successes.
Enough to get 5 successes on momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look, it. Let's see, 5. 1
I
in
think that's
10,
4
1 in
dice short of a
1,000,
weasel.
1 in 100, 1 in 1,000. Oh, it's only a one. Like
I
if you roll 1 die extra, it's only a 1 in 100,000 chance that you get 5 successes. It's doable.
It's statistically doable.
Nah, we'll just let it be.
Yeah.
I womped. That was my womp womp song from earlier. I was sensing the future.
Womp, 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 womp.
As you sit there, and you kind of get the general idea that in order to, well, generally, especially if you're kind of sitting there and getting used to understanding someone's motivations, there's a point where you start to step into their head, where you start to step into lines behind them to understand where they're coming from. And the more that you step behind there, the more that you step into that to get a better understanding, you hear a pulse. And you hear the chanting and you smell the blood. Just you, because I know you're with Casimir at the moment. And the thing that gets you is you are so thirsty.
Hell yeah, I am. Hey, yo.
Oh my.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Wait,
Now you're
did
at-
we shift, like, splat books? Like, are we in
I
vampire?
was just about to say, why are you a vampire all of a sudden?
Now I know you're at full legend.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like an additional legend point? Not dot, point.
What does that do exactly?
In short, you'll have one extra legend until you spend or imbue it into something.
Sure.
Okay.
That's as
I know-
suspicious as Elverance gets.
Yeah, I'm like,
Now,
Oh, you're giving me flashbacks of Chronicles.
so this is a very important question because I literally just had this idea, so I'm putting this above the table. Casimir's with Vega at this particular moment in time. What I'm looking to do is to make a minor sacrifice through Vega for the behalf of this being.
Oh.
If we are okay with a little bit of character interaction,
Uh-huh.
I would like this would be for the failed roll,
Yes.
Vega sacrificing a part of Casimir, since Casimir is there. If not, I do have a backup idea.
Okay.
Nani?
You're not in full
Like a
control.
physical part?
Mm-hmm. Like a bloodletting.
You're gonna take their pinky.
above table, I am so up for this.
Oh,
I was gonna say if you are not comfortable, I will not be upset because I was like, oh.
I genuinely, I have no idea what is going on, but above table, like, yeah, fire me up.
I'm a little jealous. This isn't me. I love having my characters messed with.
Okay. So the two options are you can just take it, Casimir,
Mhm.
and it could be worse,
Thank
or
you.
you can try to defend yourself because Vega is doing this really quickly. What would you like to do? Vega, I need for you to roll an occult physical check.
Ooh.
Is there anything like physical or emotional or something that I notice beforehand? Like, what is the
I want to
warning?
ask a question. Can
Ask
I add mystic rituals to that roll?
Yes, you can.
Oh, Michi, I'm so
Kind of a
happy we're playing this
change.
with you.
Kind of a change of breathing, a change in posture type
My
thing.
eyes widen like a cat. Or my pupils widen. I had 4 successes, by the way.
Okay. So there are some small things
Mhm.
that you can notice.
Um. Oh, this is probably going to go worse, but I'm going to resist.
Go for it. Roll a defense check for me.
Defense.
Man, and they were doing so good too. They were
I
holding
know.
hands and stuff.
I know.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay. We love drama.
Like,
Camsy, oh, not the sexy violence.
it may be the sexy violence. I don't know. Composure and nothing, right?
Correct.
Nope.
You still only take a bruised condition because you did choose to defend yourself. If you did not do that, defense would not have popped in and you would have gotten a crit. Because of the 4 successes on that.
Okay. I
But
am
the
now
instant-
injured, but also I could be maimed.
But the instant that the bloodletting is there, you see as kind of what bright colored reddish gold Icarus blood falls onto the ground, seems to get sucked somewhere. And Vega is back to your Vega, you're back to your senses.
The bad suck.
Quite. What kind of injury did I sustain?
What kind of?
I think you just got stabbed with a pen.
Yeah, we'll just have that at the moment. Just kind of like in the arm, a stabbing motion into the arm with
In
the
the
pen.
arms of the angel.
Careful.
Oh yeah.
As I feel this happen, like I try to pull my arm away, but I'm too late.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have a pen stuck in my arm. Vega, what?
As soon as Vega goes back to normal and she's like, I'm guessing she's like, she's got Kaz. Does she have Kaz pinned down basically?
No, it was a quick, like moving
Oh,
motion
okay.
type of thing.
Okay, well then I'm gonna just, she's just basically like, oh my god, Kaz, are you okay? What happened?
What happened? You stabbed me.
What?
What's going on, Vega?
What do you mean?
Are you okay?
I just... What do you mean I stabbed you?
That is
You're
your
great.
pen. You
And I'm gonna say Vega looks down and she sees some blood on her hand. And just is like... She looks like she pales a bit.
I think when I notice Vega's discomfort here,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see if there's anything magical going on around us. Anything. I even want to like roll my what's the word? Like use my read the signs for momentum.
Yeah, go for it. So you want to spend some a momentum for more read signs ability?
Yeah,
Do
I
it.
want to know what the heck is going on.
Do it.
Yeah, sure, go for it. Vega, would you like to help?
Sure. How do I help?
You tell me how would you help this investigation into seeing if there's anything magical going on.
Good question.
You could compare your magical knowledge. That would be an occult roll. You could use a leadership or persuasion roll to just try to generally help. You could do even a medicine roll in this particular case to help patch Casimir up or anything
You know
along
what?
those
Yeah, I
lines.
can do a medicine roll. What do you want me
Wanna
to
do-
roll that with? Mental?
Yes, mental. And you do have
Okay.
damage conversion, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
I should have.
Nice.
Yeah, I have damage conversion, and it costs 0 legend.
correct.
Okay, let me pick a mental.
hmm
By the
We'll
way,
do
Alvarez, thank you
intellect.
for starting us off like this. I was
Womp,
very
womp,
tired and
womp.
fatigued, and now I don't feel that way anymore.
You're
Now
welcome.
you're wide awake, and
Oh,
I will
yeah.
not sing the Katy Perry song.
I was
before
just about to say. I was just about to say we just went over this.
So, two things to notice. You do have one enhancement on your roll there,
Mhm.
Casimir, from Vega. Additionally, while it is downgraded, you do not get the general idea that the injury from the sacrifice
Mhm.
will heal through this means.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Interesting.
It is downgraded, so you should only just have a bruise condition at the moment.
Okay, but it doesn't heal fully.
That is correct.
Okay.
And it does not look like damage conversion will work if you use it again later.
That is fair.
Weird.
So one enhancement on this.
Mhm.
I don't have my enhancement from the staff because this is not about the future. This is about the present. But yeah, here goes. Never mind. 6 successes.
Okay. So what would you like to know?
I want to know
The hecky
what the
happening.
hecky. So, let's see. What is the cause of this situation that I am studying? As in, what is the cause of my injury through, like, what's the cause of Vega's actions here?
What made her do
I
that?
can't see said.
In taking a look through Vega's actions, taking a look through her notes, and then the overwhelming scent and feeling of that blood in the chance again that you recall from beforehand, the general idea was that she got too close in figuring out, or in trying to figure out, this person's aspects, what it was that they were after, what it was that they were looking for. And either this person could subtly enough pull the strings to get a certain action, to fuel those aspects, to get that thirst enough to try to attack somebody over it, or simply being close enough to the presence, the after image of this being was enough to cause that on its own. So it's either kind of like getting sucked in a whirlpool or being gently tugged towards something dangerous. It's hard to tell which one that it is.
Okay. Then, along with that, I'm going to spend 4 successes
Mm-hmm.
to learn the current location of whoever or whatever has caused it. And I'm going to imbue a point of legend in that to make sure that I can track it.
Okay. The general idea. Give me a second. I have to pull it up again. And Foundry has decided that it doesn't want me to be a part of the game right now.
Yeah, I saw that people had dropped out.
It's bullying.
Yeah. It is
could be
literally
connection
bullying
related,
your
though.
household.
Yeah.
Just in case.
We went
I
up to
did
12
refresh it.
tension?
Yep. You're healing injuries.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay. Forge. I'll see if it just kind of kicked me out of Forge.
I can see that Keystrith and Robopirate are on.
I refreshed
I
it just
still
in
love Camsy said in before Kaz likes it like that.
Mm-hmm. Let me
It's
say,
I'm
Kaz
fucking
does
deceased.
not. This is
Vega does not like this. She is like, I did not consent to this.
It is in the Carpathian Mountains somewhere near Sibiu in Romania.
Huh.
All the way in Romania. The
I'm gonna
heck?
eat him.
Huh.
This one you can eat.
Also, this is very much the reverse of the consent meme. Like, I consent, I don't.
I do
Like,
not
we don't consent, but the storyteller does. all in good fun, of course.
Can't believe Jesus made you stab your boyfriend.
Right?
God damn you, Jesus! I should be careful about that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
Just
Oh, well.
a bit.
Welcome
Just tone
back,
it back-
all three of
tone it
you.
back a bit.
So
But I will. Carpathian Mountains, Sibiu, Romania. Yeah.
okay. I want to try and look up what is there. Like, what can I glean off of a quick internet search?
Off of a quick internet search, you hear that
that's-
there are problems with dragons a lot.
Huh.
There's a relatively large aspects of people like calling about demonic presences and things along those lines. And you hear about a castle in the mountains that appears on cloudy days. Stormy days, specifically.
Oh no.
I think I'll put this in the group text chat. Like,
Biggest stab me.
no. Very matter of factly, possible danger or towards us. Carpathian Mountains, Sibiu, Romania, and I'll just add some of these links to people. Does anyone know what the heck is going on?
So
Jody's response is just no with an exclamation point.
Because I got stabbed.
And then there's just a lot of exclamation points and question marks.
Ghost thinks he knows what this is, but
Ghost? Who's
Ju-
Ghost?
No idea.
Oh, you mean out of character.
yeah. In character, can I bring this information up to Brandine and see what she comes up with?
Yeah.
Is
Is she
Brandine not
back?
in the group chat?
You can add Brandine to the group chat if you want.
I'm gonna go ahead and add Brandine to the group chat.
Okay. It's just kind of like a...
I'm gonna get the lads on it.
All right, absolutely.
Are
You
the
just
lads
go
in the
ahead and
group
make
chat?
the followers.
No.
They're not in the group chat?
No.
Not officially.
No.
Oh.
You
They'll
don't want
occasionally
them in the
check
group
Jody's
chat. It
phone.
would.
We don't
You
want
don't
them.
want them in the group chat. It would just be chock full of memes forever.
I was
Oh,
about
there's-
to say
You would
your
not
phone
be able
would
to
never
see what
stop
anyone
ringing.
else. You would not be able to see what anyone else is saying.
Does Jody have a chat with the lads?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and it's kept muted so that it's not vibrating their phone constantly.
I was about to say, why do you think they're trying to save us from this curse?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Ghost,
Mm-hmm.
I want you to make an empathy mental check, and there's going to
Okay.
be a dice modifier suggestion. I want you to put a dice modifier of 1. It's because Brandine is 5, and you only have skills that go up to 4.
Okay.
So that's that purpose. Jody,
Dice
I need you to make
modifier
a
of
leadership
1.
mental check.
And
With
they get scale?
Yep.
Yep.
Let me check to see if Brandine gets scale and stuff too.
By
She
the
does.
way, Nether.
Yeah, I was about
Oh.
to say, I think I spent a bit of experience to make sure Brandine got scale. So we did clarify, send the pack can work if we're hunting for information. Could I use that here for Brandine?
I got
Yeah,
6.
if you want the extra enhancement, sure, go for it.
Okay.
I'll allow it. It seems fun.
I do like 5+ success rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dice modifier of 1, and I guess we count the enhancement on its own, right?
Yes.
Okay. Wow, really?
Didn't count the enhancement or the scale in that one.
Oh, I was supposed to count the scale as well.
Mm-hmm. So scale
Should
would be 2,
I
would be
roll
3.
it again?
No. What
Okay.
enhancement would you have?
Use in the pack. Oh, I make a knack skill roll, and then the successes for that gets added.
We'll just go ahead and just add the scale for quick purposes.
Okay.
With 3 successes, at least right away, Brandine, who's added to the group chat, gives a good old howdy, y'all, and gets a lot of the same information that Casimir got. A lot of the aspects of dragon presences, demon presences, the castle and the aspects. On 6 successes, what the lads find is supposedly that castle is a school for sorcerers. And they make deals to practice magic with these demonic figures and these draconic beings.
I don't like that.
I would
forward
have
that
made a
information.
sorcerer about this.
Solomon?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have.
Yeah, they'll share that information with everyone. Be like, yeah, they apparently they make deals with dragons and demons and shit for magic, and in the magic school.
Well, they have crossed a line. They got Vega involved.
Oh no, is she okay?
He's fine,
Yeah,
a little shaken.
Oh, I want Kaz to know that if he looks over at Vega, she definitely, other than like definitely being shaken up at this point, she is like teary, like tearing up and stuff like that. Like she definitely does not have the normal composure she normally has because she's really upset that she hurt him.
Yeah, being made to do something against your will is really bad
It's no fun.
for a person.
Seeing that, I think after sending these messages, where are we again?
You guys are in the Midnight Nook. You
We
two
are in
Midnight
just in the Midnight Nook.
Nook.
We're vibing.
'Cause you guys
well,
are-
not
you guys are
vibing
doing-
anymore.
You guys are doing research. You
Yeah.
found.
I think I'm still at the bar.
We were researching on Imhotep, right?
You guys weren't researching on Imhotep. You guys were researching. You were trying to find out more about this being that drove you to do that type of thing.
Oh yeah.
you found like the general aspect is this person is probably also working with Heracles. Generally, you guys found out that this guy is probably also working with Heracles for his own purposes
Hmm.
to
He
do
might
a
be using
similar
them.
thing.
Right,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
So it's kind of like a two-pronged attack that this person's trying to do.
Right. So, as we're in the Midnight Nuke, I see that Vega is not having the greatest of times. And I think after sending these messages to the group, I'll just put my phone down. And with my non-injured arm, I think I'll put a hand on her shoulder, see if it's okay if I give her a hug.
She'll feel really guilty about that, though, because she's the one that hurt him. And she'll start saying that she's sorry a whole bunch.
No, don't worry. It's you didn't. Vega,
Yeah?
you did not stab me. Someone made you stab me. That's different. It's not
I
on
mean,
you.
by proxy.
Exactly.
To note, that does not count for your minor sacrifice for the art.
What?
That does not count, is what I'm saying.
You can do this
You got
by yourself.
for the purposes of mechanics, because of this and because of the drama that this adds, you in short got a free legend point to do with what you see fit, and you can sacrifice later if you want.
You can stab me again.
Regain it. With
I was just about to say, do it again.
You could also do other stuff.
Yes. So with that, I pull Vega in for a hug.
She'll hug him back.
I will press my lips on her forehead.
No.
It's not on you. Okay.
Thanks. Thank you for not being mad at me about that. I didn't want that to happen.
No.
I guess. Man, people suck.
Yes, they do.
Magic. Oh, I should actually watch what I'm saying there for a second there.
Maybe a good
magic
idea.
People suck. Not all magic people suck. Some do.
I would consider myself quite magical.
Yes, but you're like the good kind of magic.
So are you. Sorry, folks. I sometimes whisper. But yeah. I think with that, Casimir, just hold you tightly for a moment. And I think there is a moment where his eyes are very close to Vega's. And Vega, you can see that there's kind of like a question. A request in his eyes. If it's okay.
She'll give a little nod.
I think with that, Casimir would try and lean in for a kiss.
Aww. And Vega, like, she actually blushes, but she'll lean in as well, and she'll let him kiss her.
And the Midnight Nook gets a little bit more magical that day.
Okay.
You're having a moment right now, so I'm gonna let that one slide.
Well, they're comforting each other
Donovan
at the
and
moment.
Alma are like, gross.
Whilst cuddling with each other.
Yeah.
What's is there anything that anyone else is up to whilst they're comforting each other?
Jody's probably sending a bunch of messages like, wait, you got stabbed and Vegas in trouble? What's going on?
I think it will take a
Yeah.
while.
Carden asked what happened, and when he did not immediately get a response,
Mhm.
he has not stopped texting what happened. It's just gotten more and more frequent and
Mhm.
more and more frantic.
I think Team Dumbass over at the pub is probably like, should we go and like check on them?
I mean, it wouldn't be the worst idea. Sends it again. Yeah, we're up to 15. We should probably do something about that.
Yeah, let's go check up on them just in case.
I think you will find Vega and Casimir having just the most extravagant hot chocolate.
They're just glowing, wrapped in a blanket together.
Noodling, basically.
Andre,
I-
you have. Go ahead.
And then Jody just kind of disappointed, just goes, "Oh,
I was about to say, as we're running to the midnight nook, we're just like, all right, if we see somebody in there messing with them, you go left, I'll go right, and then we kick in the door, and then we're just like, oh, sick.
Oh my god, Flutus!
Jody just kind of disappointed. Oh,
No, but I
thought there was-
am
I thought
looking
there- I
up
thought there
the
was a
group
fight.
chat I have with Michinho and Elrond specifically, so we can discuss like what happened.
Kiku?
Andre, you have gotten a lot of these messages as well. Is there anything that you are reacting towards them or anything along those
I
lines?
think Andre would have looked at the messages, probably felt that same twinge of momentary danger that happened when Jody was off with Batman.
Wait, do you have that?
It probably would have been 2 brief twinges because of the emotional, mental aspect of danger that Vega was in
Mhm.
as well.
It's okay, the danger twinge is gone.
I think Andre will trust in his danger sense that they are not anymore in danger and would have continued on his business.
Okay.
It
I
was only
presume-
momentarily.
I presume you guys take the time to get, I'm just going to call it Team Dumbass from the bar, caught up to speed.
just Team
Oh,
Dumbass."
Yeah, I love that.
It's fair. But get them caught up to speed on what happened, and then what would you guys like to do for the evening?
I just love that they're Team Dumbass.
Yeah.
Alexander Dumbass.
In one of the games I'm in, because of the layout of the groups that we have, what was the thing we had? Yeah, we had Team Misery, Team CPR, and Team Reese's Puffs. If you know the reference.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's so good.
Yep.
I'm on Team Reese's Puffs.
Okay.
Nice.
Very good.
Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up.
I love Reese's Puffs.
But yeah.
Not happening.
Very good.
But is there
Alright.
anything that anyone wanted to do before we go on to the next day, as it was getting close to evening?
Glad you
Oh,
guys
we
got some
just rolled
angsty fluff.
I think I would offer Vega a place to sleep for the night and get myself make myself a bed on the couch.
Which she'll gladly accept, though she would offer to let him sleep in his own bed since he's the
No,
Howley
Games, you
Dwarf.
missed it.
No! Kimsey!
Requiescat in pace.
Oh, Hazy. I'm so sorry.
Kimsey, you
You
missed it. They
could have
smooched.
had it
It
all.
was so sweet.
Everybody's like, "Oh no!"
Yes, games in the
Well,
VOD will be there. I make that as a category. Everything will be there. Also, for people who want to check in, the Midnight Storm VODs are available.
Yeah. You should listen to them.
The
There might
panic.
be there might be cute stuff in there. You don't know.
I like to think KZ left as soon as it transitioned to Team Dumbass and just
Yeah.
thought, alright, nothing more is gonna happen here, and just came back to this.
Oh man.
Alright. But I take it there's nothing that anyone would like to do before bed
Nah.
then?
I think not. I do want to check like why the wound isn't closing as fast.
It's not that it isn't closing, it's that it has to heal at regular time.
Okay.
Oh. It has to
Whoever
take like
would like
normal
to-
people time.
Yeah. Which you guys would normally heal that way anyway, it's just that you have an ability to speed healing.
Yeah.
Go ahead, and whoever would like to can roll for me an occult check.
Sure.
Occult mental. Who wants to inspect the wound?
I wouldn't mind knowing a little bit more about the inflicted damage.
I can
3
help with that.
successes.
Would you like me to roll to help you?
Sure.
Since we're together anyway.
Yeah.
Since I have 5 dots in occult. Oh my goodness, I think my kitty wants in my room. I will let her
Hey,
in
take
a
care of
sec.
that while
Yo,
you're
yo
rolling.
kitties of
Can I use...
vocal.
Oh wait, did he step
Go
away?
ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh, can herbal treatments be used in this or not? As a specialty.
I'll allow it.
Okay. And bloop. Wow! 2 successes. But that gives 5 total. Let me let her in. Oh. Hello, baby girl. She wants in. She said, Mom, I heard about shipping. I came to hear.
For a total of 5 as the word help was used.
Yes.
For a total of 5, it's because whether or not it was necessarily fully willing, it was a sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
And the purposes of sacrifices, it is a cost to pay.
Mhm.
So you'll have to, like, the general idea with it is, because it is a cost, if you could just heal it, then there's no reason for it to be a sacrifice.
Yep.
So are you realizing it was a sacrifice?
Yeah,
I think
like
in that
capital
moment,
S
at the very
sacrifice.
least, yes.
Like Vega and Casimir are realizing that's what it is.
Yes.
Hmm.
Why would it target us specifically as a sacrifice then?
I think we were delving too close into whatever this, I assume, sorcerer is doing.
Flying a
Either
bit too
we...
close to the sun?
That is one mythological metaphor that may work, yes. Another that came to mind was Scylla and Charybdis. Sailing too close to a whirlpool.
Makes me kind of nervous to try to delve any further. I wouldn't want to accidentally end up hurting you anymore. Or the others.
It'll be fine. We are aware of some danger now. That some old TV cartoon would say, knowing is half the battle.
How do you know about that?
I have no idea. I
He
woke
just
up.
laughs and leans in and kisses his cheek.
I think there will be more kisses.
Yay.
Also, I think I have blunted the sword of Alvarans in that the tension is not increasing with these.
I mean,
Hooray!
it was extra tension, so you know.
I just have to find other ways to hurt you. I mean,
Absolutely fair. But I think I will explain to Vega in like the moment that after that happened, I got this information and I still have that legend imbued. I can still track this.
I think that would be good, but do be careful because I don't want that to bite you in the rear in case they can sense that you're tracking.
That is a possibility. But I would rather know where they are and have them know where I am than have no information at all and just worry that this may happen again. And I don't want that for you either. Because, and I kind of like hold up my arm, it will heal. It is superficial, it is physical. They took you and coerced you.
Basically possessed me, and the thing is I'm not the only one they could take. They could do that to you or to Cardin, Jody, Andre. Oh god, can you imagine if they took Andre's? Oh.
Honestly, I was more worried about Cardin.
Oh gosh. What
With,
if he turned into...
the talk of dragons in the area there.
That's true.
Speaking of Cardin.
Couldn't be me, chat. Couldn't be me. I am simply built different.
So, you gonna get some sleep tonight, or are you gonna try to stay up?
One moment.
Are you
Okay.
flipping a coin?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Seeing how they're being gross and my current house
You're not
is
even
in
there!
Rome.
Oh.
Yeah,
Don't you have an
seeing how-
apartment?
Do I?
Where'd you live before?
Where did you live before the island?
My car.
Where's
Oh,
your
you-
car?
Where do you think I'm sleeping tonight?
Man, I can't believe you were just a couch surfer.
I mean, I had an office, but that place was noisy. Where was I going with this? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get out the old sleeping bag and gonna hop in the snack wagon. Just
Snack wagon.
Wait, do we have a
Pass
snack
out.
wagon?
I do.
Is it the same snack wagon?
It's back.
It's back, baby! For
Yes.
people who don't know, the snack wagon was an asset in a previous game of ours.
The snack wagon never dies.
It readjusted a wall.
Mm-hmm.
It sure did.
Sorry, my cat is being needy.
As in, it
There's
is
a cat.
kneading, Kneading.
No,
Yes.
she's being needy. Also, there apparently is now a cat in the snack wagon.
It is canon.
It is a stray cat that jumps in and out, even when, like, the snack wagon is parked somewhere else. It's the same cat that finds its way there.
It's like, this is my home now.
Yep. Like, you've driven 10 kilometers, and I'm upset, but I'm here now.
I was going to say, like, I kind of wouldn't mind stray cats just wandering in, but I like the idea that it's just the same cat.
And even if you see
Does he-
multiple cats, it is the same cat.
He
Does he
doesn't know
name
that
it?
he doesn't know that it's his cat yet.
Yeah, the cat chose him.
Yeah.
But would he name it?
Yes, Alvarez, Carden is going to sleep in the snack wagon.
Getting
Can
back
you
on
name
track.
the stray cat Crunchwrap Supreme?
I will name it once I am comfortable with a name that I will choose, because this is now my cat.
Reese's Puffs.
I'm not
He doesn't-
saying that's its name, but that's going on the list.
Can't believe you don't like Crunchwrap Supreme.
As you sleep, Carden,
Thank you.
you are met by the visage of the same individual who met you last time in a sleep-like state. And at your vault. He says, "So, little heir, you've had time to adjust to your new abilities, and you've been running around some like those who used us as a stepping stone on their paths to self-realization. You've met one such individual. Tell me honestly, would you cast them aside for your own strength or for the strength of those like you?"
All right, I didn't catch all of that. Can I get like the
I'm
short
just
version?
going to copy paste it.
Yeah, sorry. So,
You're fine.
it got real quiet near the tail end. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Near the tail end, it was what was the last thing that you heard?
You've been walking around with those who used us as stepping stones for their own self-realization.
You've met one such individual. Tell me, would you cast them aside for your own strength or for the strength of those like you? To be clear, he's asking if you would betray the band.
Oh, I
I'm-
was
I'm
not.
waiting.
I've been waiting for this talk for a while.
Wait, Ghost, were you the traitor in the previous game as well?
Hey,
Yeah.
what's
Yeah, I was
up?
gonna
Yeah.
say.
Like, if I had a nickel every time you were a traitor, I'd have 2 nickels!
He's not a
Listen-
traitor yet.
Yes!
Yeah, I was about to say it's not confirmed.
Which is not a lot of nickels, but it's weird that it's happened twice.
Exactly!
Hey, remember I kicked your ass last time?
Want to see me do it again?
Wanna lose an arm?
I was about to say, don't worry, I still don't have the arm.
You would lose your rights to the to your stray cat. They sense douchebags.
The cat dies before it even got a chance. Anyway.
Jody just there tapping the eat the rich sign.
The lads start building a guillotine.
I mean, you are
They
a
get that. They
landlord.
get that shit up in like 5 seconds.
The lads are efficient.
They are. So, Carden,
Love it.
what's your answer?
As we all sit here,
Let's-
leaning forward with the Gendo Ikari pose.
Less likely now than I was before, but possibility is still there, and it's still noticeable. So what do I roll? I'm lying.
You can roll persuasion or subterfuge,
Okay.
and that'd be social.
Evasion or subterfuge. Okay, I'm good at one of these.
Come on, dice.
Do your thing.
Can I use my stealth specialty because I'm hiding my intent?
I would say no.
That's fair.
I believe hiding things from that particular instance is an integrity, not a subterfuge specialty.
Fair enough.
I think there's
Womp.
conceal emotions as one of the example ones in a different thing.
Yeah,
Hmm.
integrity has hide emotion/intentions. I know that because I have it.
Fair enough. All right. Don't think I get anything else to this. Well, I'm gonna cross my fingers. Wow, really?
Okay.
I think, yeah, no, that's. My dice just don't like me this week.
It's
Mm.
fine.
Really?
Did we transform any other ones?
Do,
I don't think we did. I think it's just the one.
I think. Yeah, I think all of my dragon knacks are transformed.
So like the dragon's fangs and seizing jaws are transformed.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, those aren't.
Okay. I see. Well, I hope that for your sake they would do the same. And for the rest of the session, I don't want dragon's fangs. No. Resolution, transformation. For the rest of the session, dragon's fangs is considered transformed.
Oh no.
What does that mean?
Big teeth.
So, yeah,
Yin's
so
got
that
big
means.
teeth.
Yeah, so Cardin now has
The my
That's a
what
good
big
word.
teeth you have. Right.
yeah,
Big
Cardin
chunky
has
teeth.
Melina mouth.
No, no,
Oh, he
no.
got chompies?
Sorry, you have bottomless lungs and fade away is transformed.
Correct.
Those effects manifest now. As this person seems to pull something at you.
Oh.
Wait, does that mean he's just disappeared?
No, so each dragon knack, once you transform it, has something that changes your appearance. So the ones that Alvarez is changing now, I believe you
He
say it's
has the
bottomless.
rumble breath. He has the rumble breath that sounds like a giant beast in a cave.
Mm-hmm.
And a major part of your body, I would say something like your face or your hair, shifts colors subconsciously.
I
Yeah,
think we decided it was an arm before.
Arm? Okay, that works. Just
Yeah,
as
I have-
something noticeable.
I now have an RGB arm.
Yay.
All right.
Okay.
It's
But
a
that's
rave
how
arm.
those begin to manifest. As you guys wake up for the day. And I'll go ahead.
I want Casimir to know
Set
that
this.
sometime in the night he found, or sometime in the night Vega moved Pillow and Blanky to sleep on the floor next to the couch.
Oh no.
And if his hand was drooped over or drooped off the side of the couch, she's holding his hand while she's sleeping.
Okay.
She wanted to
Okay.
stay near him.
Gross.
Casimir needs to invest in a bigger bed.
Gross.
Wait, no! Casimir already has a big bed. For Alma
Was it
as
Alma?
well.
Yep.
We're
But
gonna have to get an
anyhow,
even bigger bed now.
One bigger bed.
Alaska King.
So, we'll start with Andre. Is there anything that you would like to do on this day?
Nothing specific, I guess. Keep building that place.
I think you're just about finished. I think it's almost time for a roll in regards to that.
Ah.
Because
Well,
you've got the foundation, you've got the framing. Like, you did the framing last time, so it's just kind of finishing up the rest of it, isn't it?
I guess so.
Okay. Let's see. What kind of roll would we call this? A construction roll. How do you want to approach it? Because it is kind of like supposed to be a gathering place for those more mystically inclined or mythically inclined.
I guess. If it's still constructing the building, I think at this stage Andre would be trying to get other people in to do plumbing and wiring.
I'm gonna say then, go ahead and roll for me a leadership composure or social check as you
Okay.
kind of finish up with a lot of this stuff.
Can I use persuade group speciality?
Absolutely.
Eggs. And this one, and this one. Would the finger change the enhancement for the Laurel 2 for peaceful persuasion rolls count here?
Yeah, I'll allow that. This is a persuasion roll, and it is 4-piece.
Okay. 5 successes.
5 successes, easy enough. Do you talk about what this is for as you're kind of like on breaks or things like that?
Yes, I think it's not meant to be a secret. It's meant to be a place for everyone to come. Because obviously for us, we just sort of found out one day this is more meant to be to help people better understand, develop themselves, communicate.
As you're able to put the finishing touches on this building, you might need to have somebody come over and paint it or do anything along those lines, but whether it's because they're calling friends over to help or because you were able, because you have an 8 toolkit, you're able to like, somebody's like, oh, I forgot this tool, or like this tool's not working so well, you're able to just come in and do it with your hands.
What about my power
Well,
drill? I have a pinky.
Exactly. My power drill battery died. And you just poke. However much that you're like, it's definitely word of mouth. You can tell that some of these people are excited about it. Like, they mention things like maybe somebody's got a cousin that's gotten together with a fox lady or something like that who might be more interested in coming over or having a place to sit there and be themselves type of thing. Somebody talks about the giant, the cyclops on the farm not too far out of town, etc. As you know that as the building is finished, word of mouth will begin to spread, and we can consider that taken care of.
Hooray! I have
Yay! Good job.
created a social place as a different way to deal with the Scion difficulties of the world.
Yay.
Is it more leaning towards scions, or is it just anyone who's more mythically inclined, like sorcerers, saints, denizens?
I don't see any reason to not allow anyone.
Okay. Excellent. What would you like to call this place, or would you like a couple of weeks to think of a name?
I think I need time to think of a name.
All right. Okay. Jody, what are you up to this morning?
I'm gonna go check if anyone else has been stabbed.
Mm-hmm.
Not a
I
bad
don't know.
idea.
I don't know how violent Brussels is, but no one in your party is.
No, I mean, just check in on people.
Very fair.
When I get to the Midnight Nook, I poke my head in the door and say, "Are you two making out, or do I need to leave?"
No.
Okay, have you been stabbed again?
Have I been stabbed again? No.
Okay, good.
Maybe shot through the heart, metaphorically.
And
But
Vegas to
no.
I get that. Anyway. Oh, also, homework. I hand you back the book on, was it, like, ciphers and stuff?
Yeah.
It's like, very boring, and I don't remember any of it. Sorry.
It was worth it. It was worth it. Shot.
Hey,
What
at least you're
next?
honest. Do you want breakfast while Casimir's figuring something out?
Yeah, alright.
Vega's just gonna go start working on food in the kitchen. Not even ask Kaz, just be like, alright, I'm gonna go cook food for us.
Alright. As you guys are figuring that out, Carden, what are you up to?
By the way, she shot a group text out inviting people over for breakfast if they want.
Nice.
Carden is going to open the back doors of the snack wagon and walk the 20 feet to the Midnight Nook.
It will.
It's like, he looks over the shoulder and goes, "Oh, that's your van."
Yeah.
It was a surprise to me that it hasn't been told yet.
Yeah, I have stuff for that.
Yes, because normally you cannot park in the smack of the dab of the middle of the Brussels.
I mean, you can't.
That may be it.
Is that because you're a landlord?
The silence
Carden
is
takes a
deafening.
deep sigh as his arm just goes from like red to pink to yellow to blue.
Jody's just watching,
Very
going,
nice.
"Ooh."
Vega just points at that and just goes, "Yo, that's sick!"
I am not the only
And
one with a weird arm, apparently.
Yeah, yours is weird because it was stabbed.
That is the joke. Yes.
Vega is just like, wait, I got something for this, and she turns on Darude's sandstorm.
I'm gonna make Carden coffee.
Thank you.
So, what caused the magic rave arm?
Well, that guy I thought was a swamp who turned out to be a businessman who turned out to be a prick. Asked me if I was fine working with the people who essentially appropriated dragons. And I tried to lie to him, and I couldn't lie to him. And then I woke up like this.
Vega
What?
pauses and just goes, which direction did you lie? Are you saying you are fine with working with dragon appropriators, or you're not fine?
Vega, people are dicks. You guys aren't dicks. As long as you keep not being dicks, I'll work for whoever.
Okay, because I mean, like, I don't want to appropriate you. I mean, sometimes you goof, but I think we all goof. For the record, I was the one who accidentally stabbed Kaz, and it wasn't like I did something silly. If Andre gets here soon, we can fill you in properly.
I turned into a giant alligator and you called me a dog.
I called you a dog.
Oh!
I mean, the
Fair
dog thing
enough.
was as a joke. I would never actually treat you like a dog.
Thinks back to the time you guys found out I could turn into a dog and then you all tried to leash me. Or you offered to leash me. Okay, yeah.
Honestly, I think Vega would suggest that even if you weren't a dog.
Nah, I'm not into him that way.
That's fair.
You on the other, I'm kidding.
Ah,
Oh, God, can we not? Hey, how's that coffee coming?
There you go.
I'm also cooking. I'm making pancakes.
That'll work.
Awesome. And she like leans in. Cass, sweetheart, do you have any bacon or sausage?
yeah, should be. And goes over to get to a compartment that is more secured. Because he knows how smart and powerful Alma is.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, but looking at the box like, those are my traits.
Alma
are
waiting
mine.
for
That's
her
where you
moment.
put them.
It's a locked vault safe.
The fact that I make treats for Alma is more of a social contract than anything.
It's
I
an
love
understanding.
It's an understanding that if I don't do that, he knows where the good meats are.
I love Alma so much. Alma is a good. Donovan's like, so that's where the stash is that she was telling me about. Sick.
Donovan,
Alma, you're a lady of culture, and I appreciate you for it.
Donovan,
Joey
I
just said-
appreciate
Joey
your
just-
presence and I appreciate your master. If you ever try, there will be consequences.
I'll get you fixed.
What are you doing, Jody?
Joey's just there looking at the dogs like, wait a minute, I made a meat.
I'm not gonna eat you.
Uh-huh.
You're cool. You're cool.
Yeah, I am, but still made a meat.
Yeah, but you want to take down the bourgeoisie.
Sure.
That's just natural.
Yes, they do suck.
Very quickly, Card's just gonna text Brandine and just be like, alright, listen, it was fine when it started out. I'm really getting sick of all these fucking landlord jokes. I don't care what you and Seth have to do, just get rid of it. Just sell them, give it back to the people they belong to. I want them gone.
Oh my god.
And then after he gets that paragraph long text out of the way, it just follows it up with a please.
Excellent.
All right, start leveraging some of this stuff and getting it out of here.
Does Andre eventually join us at the Midnight Nook, by the way?
Yeah, I'd say so. Also
Since
funny
Vega
that you're
also
talking
sent
about.
a message.
Funny you're talking about Pardon being landlord when Andre's now in charge of 2 buildings and 1 mansion.
I was just thinking you are currently working land that you own.
Don't think you're safe.
You're
But at the same time,
You're on thin fucking ice, buddy.
the buildings Andre has is A, an orphanage, and B, a community centre.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, does that mean that well, Kaz is a shop, but he also lives in it, so it's a different situation.
There is, in my opinion, and I am biased, the difference between owning a house
And renting
and renting it out to others.
Yeah.
Because if there isn't, I personally am in the same boat, and I apologize.
Yeah, it's specifically the actual landlord thing of putting people in rent forever.
Wait, does that mean technically that Cardin is fine because he's not renting it out to anybody?
It's already done. I don't care about the semantics anymore. Sips coffee aggressively.
Oh no.
By the way, on top of the whatever meat that they decided on and pancakes, Vega was able to cut up some fruit, so that way it was a
Mhm.
balanced breakfast.
Also, Casimir will drop a book to the side of Jody's plate, a visual guide to lockpicking.
Oh. Ooh, thanks
After
for
like a
letting
few
that one.
moments of just not looking at it, Jody just slowly opens it. Like,
There are a lot of pictures about different locks and how to pick them.
hey.
That's a good one. That is a good choice for her. Or for them. Sorry.
I figured they would enjoy it.
Hard looks at that and just goes, I guess it is true what they say. Having fun isn't hard when you have a library card.
I don't have a library card.
Yes.
Keistra,
I don't think you treat this place as
Jody
a library,
does
do you?
have a card for the Midnight
hi.
Nook.
Yeah,
Oh, hi,
I was
Andre,
about to
you made it.
say,
yeah,
I
but
was
Jody
about to say-
forgot.
yeah, I was about to say, Casimir literally gave us cards for this place.
And when reminded, Jody goes, "Oh yeah, yes, I do."
When I was gonna say when Andre said something, Vega says, "Oh, Andre, you made it," and pulls out a chair for him, so that way he can sit at the table with all of them. You just made it in time. We just finished making breakfast.
Oh, thank you. Andre will take a seat.
Also, that means now that we can that Casimir and I can fill everybody in on what happened last night, since we didn't really give full details. And
Please don't give us details. Oh,
You
the stabbing
know
thing.
what
Okay, yeah, no, we need to know about that.
Yes, I was not going to elaborate on whatever
You-
happened after.
You degenerate.
So,
Well, yeah, you two were kissing. That's something adults do. So what?
yes,
Thank you, Jody.
very mature of you.
I appreciate that you can see that you can address that with a very mature mind.
Yeah, just
But
like
yes.
thumbs up.
The more important part at hand.
So, the reason I brought up the specific place in Romania, I kind of closed my eyes for a moment to see
The magic school.
if that tracker has moved at all.
It hasn't moved. It's
Mhm.
vanished.
Oh,
You still have it there, and you still feel a presence,
Uh-huh.
but it is not there. So, in short, if you
Ah.
keep the legend imbued, one of the lads comes up and does kind of explains, like, yeah, on sunny days, it ain't there.
Yeah, it said in the thing that they sent me that it doesn't appear if it's sunny.
Yeah.
interesting.
So you get the idea that the weather's probably nice there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So we have to go when it's shit.
A quick AccuWeather search does confirm good weather.
Yep.
Hey,
Um,
Kaz,
Yes.
I can control the weather.
Which will be useful when we have to go there.
Extremely.
So we can keep them in one spot.
That is super useful, and I'm so appreciative of you right now.
That is very good.
No, fuck these guys.
So,
How do
we
you
were
control the weather?
investigating...
Calling wind and flame.
Gotcha. Thank you.
It's only in my immediate area, but with scale, my immediate area becomes miles.
Understood. Thank you.
So as we were investigating what Heracles has mentioned... I am sorry, the movie keeps making me say Hercules.
Yeah, I'll do that.
It turned out that as we were investigating, it looked like there had been a trap set. And Vega got caught up in it.
She looks a bit ashamed.
So I'll have to, walk with some bandages for a couple days. And in the direct aftermath, we found out the location of the person that caused this.
So it was like a trace you could follow?
Yes,
Okay.
and that is what led us to this school of sorcery.
We do need to be careful, though, because with what they were able to do with me, I would say it's probably possible with any of us. And considering they make pacts with not only demonic beings, but also draconic, and she looks pointedly at Cardin, I would say, not saying we have to be wary of you, Cardin, but I would say we want you to be careful the most
Oh,
out
oh,
of us.
yeah, no, I get it. It's warranted. I eat people. Well, I ate a person.
You didn't know they were a person at the time, so I'm not gonna fault you for that one.
Well, that's fair.
But
I'm not gonna fault them for the rich,
essentially,
smoky flavor.
That was too much information.
but basically, it was a possession, or if maybe did it seem like a possession? I essentially blacked
It's a
out
mind
in that
control-y
moment.
thing.
I guess I didn't even realize what happened.
The best way to explain it, like the type of effect that it happened, would be that feeling like when your emotions are extremely intense and you have that disconnect
Like disassociating?
briefly because of an intense feeling, which the feeling was thirst and impale and things along those lines.
Stab.
Yeah. I like a bloodthirst.
Yes.
Vega would just explain it was like a bloodthirst, and which is a very extremely unknown feeling to me. I've never felt that way before, which makes me really uncomfortable with what
But it also lines
we're
up with
working
what
with.
we kind of smell sensed from the big thing behind us ages ago. There was
That
like
would
a
make
lot of like
sense.
war sounds and blood.
That would make a lot of sense.
Alvrans.
That's me.
So, with mythic traces, it is
Mhm.
4 successes to put that trace down. Does that
Mhm.
include the 2 successes for the previous effect, or is that additional?
It's additional.
Okay, then I've spent all of my successes.
So, if we're committing to this, and we are committing to this, probably a good idea if we at least try to find a way to either deflect or abate or warn us when that mind stuff happens. And we do know how Scion, that has a great proclivity for making things.
I also want to emphasize, just above the board here,
Okay.
it only happened when you started digging into the desires of this being. When you started trying to figure out their methodology or their goals.
The why?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So last time you made an empathy roll and I gave you a lot of information because I didn't want to repeat myself and it was a very high roll. I also didn't just want to add tack on complications to a roll you made 2 weeks ago, which is why I had you roll the integrity roll.
Ah. By the way, out of character, did I just hear Baloo?
You did.
Ah, it's the other stray cat from the snack wagon.
But
Which is,
Oh,
Also,
God.
again, the
out of
same
character,
cat.
Do either of you mention what happened with the blood?
Oh no, we
Would
didn't.
I have noticed?
This is true.
I think you would have noticed that there wasn't a need to clean up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I wouldn't have noticed what happened immediately, personally.
Vega
could
actually
get the-
sitting on it.
Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah. You know, something I just realized, Kaz,
Yes.
we never got up to clean up the mess. But there was no mess.
Right. Yes, I did look at that for a moment and didn't see anything to clean.
Did it steal your blood?
Oh god,
I
it stole
have.
his blood.
Can it do things with your blood?
Oh no.
I am getting so sick of dealing with vampires, dude.
I don't think it's a vampire, obviously, but I don't like that thought.
Me neither.
I don't like that thought.
You know that face, those of you that watched Dimension 20 that Brennan Lee Mulligan has when like he's sticking his tongue out and he's smiling and his
I'm
eyes
gonna
are
kill your
wide.
dogs.
What?
I'm coming for that dog.
Oh,
What?
there's a clip where Brennan says, "I'm gonna kill your dog," because there is a dog character in there, and he's gunning for it.
I'm gonna,
Yeah,
I'm gonna need to see this
thought,
later.
I had that thought of that thing has your blood now since it was stolen.
That makes sense. That absolutely makes sense. I mean, if that's the sacrifice, then yeah.
I am even more angry now.
I understand.
There's even more reason now to head out there.
Gotta get your blood
Which
back.
means I don't know how we can get your blood back, but I'd like to at least make sure that they
Okay.
can't use it. Did you say drink it?
I don't know how it works.
I mean, I'm not a learned medical professional, but I'm pretty positive that's not how that works.
Me
I have
neither.
some information academically. I would not recommend it, especially now that I kind of like
Jody only has
show
one
the
bottle
bandages.
medicine.
There is like blood and ichor in there. Is like this does not seem safe to imbibe.
I feel like a model maybe. Might be different for us because we're kind of sort of not anymore.
And you do know that at least when it comes to some denizens, you know, frickin' Stefan would eat that shit up.
Mm.
Fuck you, Stefan.
Also, like, I got a paper cut on that book and put my finger in my mouth and I was fine.
And then suddenly, Jody explodes. I'm kidding. Just into like confetti, and he goes "Beer," like a party horn.
I mean, I have transformation. I wonder if I can actually just transform into an explosion for a second.
Oh,
That'd be really funny.
That's creative. I like that.
I
That would be
don't know.
hilarious.
I'd have to read it.
I can become an inanimate object.
Come on.
Can you become a cheese wheel?
Yeah, you can become a cheese wheel.
Is a Baldur's Gate 3 reference.
Yep.
But yeah. Yeah. I will say that at some point during the conversation, you do hear the bell for downstairs ring. But no one's seeming to come up or interrupt.
I will straighten up my clothes and walk downstairs.
You see Sasha.
Sasha, good morning.
Good morning. I heard some conversation upstairs. I didn't want to interrupt.
I appreciate it. We've had we are living in interesting times.
Understandable. There was a request, if you guys have the time, for a couple of things in looking for them or acquiring them.
New books?
Yes, dangerous books from what I hear. There's two of them.
Hmm.
The first is a summoning type of book. In comparison, it seems somewhat harmless, but it has a lot to do with the dead. So I don't know if it's safe, if that makes sense.
Okay. A book to summon the dead?
Summon or bind or something. It has a lot to do with death and. Like, when it comes to magic, the primary form of magic that it uses is summoning.
Mm-hmm.
There is an old binding book. Its chapters are separated, and it was added, like, when it was made, it was added by various scholars detailing aspects of harnessing divine power. When one person used it, they seemed to lose themselves in the throe of a malevolent god's will, destroying those around them. And when they came to their senses, they separated the chapters and just, as it seemed to be unable to destroy it, and just sent it out into the world, hopefully that no one could bring it back together.
This is always such a bad start to a book or story.
Yes.
Ah,
For that, one chapter will be fine.
mhm.
We don't need the full thing. But it's for safekeeping.
Yes. And the second?
The second was the summoning book.
Wait, and the...
They're different books, yes.
Oh. So one about the death magic, the other about harnessing divine power.
Yes,
Am I correct? Okay.
that is correct.
You want me to find their whereabouts or find the book itself?
Finding the books themselves would be fantastic. Finding their whereabouts will be enough. We can send people after some of them, if need be.
Okay. I would happily do some scrying on these. What may I ask? What has put them on your radar?
It's more that if there is a lot of, as you said, you're dealing with a lot of sorcerers, right?
Yes.
These compact. The It's more making sure that things like this do not make it into the wrong hands. And when we hear things about, messing with the dead in some form, when we don't know exactly what it is, or when we hear about people being able to use divine powers for their own wills, it does kind of. It is frightening, especially with these sorcerers going around. If it turns out that the person who currently has the books, if it seems as though that they are trustworthy, then by all means, if you find them, leave them with their individuals. But if they're not, then better safe than sorry, eh?
I understand. I'll be taking this into the considerations of the day. Thank you.
And like I said, it's an if you have time. It's not a rush. It would just be nice, especially considering your new capabilities. It makes it a lot easier on us. I can't quite go backpacking around Europe anymore. My back can't handle it anymore. And he pats his back.
I wondered how much that is your back and how much that is your wife complaining about you leaving town.
I don't know what you're talking about. We don't complain.
No, I understand, Sasha. Thing is, we may soon go on a journey towards Romania of all places.
Oh, I hear it's terrifying sometimes.
Only the
Because of
Transylvania
history.
part.
I think you might be going to. I think you might be going to Transylvania. Says.
I knew it.
says
Only the part we happen to be going to.
Oh, yeah. I am aware.
Does not say Sasha. That was me. I was like, I'm
I
pretty
understand.
certain that was in Transylvania.
It sounds like the Carpathian Mountains, yeah?
Yeah. Okay. Well, if you end up going, be safe. If you want to sit there and take a look before you go, and just give us the information, that would also be maybe not necessary, but would be nice.
Mm-hmm. I
Alright.
will take these books, and if I have the time for it today, I will do a hard to say standard scrying. It is starting to feel a little normal.
Understandable. It's a lot, and I greatly appreciate you.
I am glad to be able to do this. Anything else? Some coffee, a pastry.
I can take care of that if you're in the middle of something before I leave.
Fair enough.
It is
You know how
greatly
to run a shop.
appreciated. Are you
Okay,
okay,
so-
Casimir?
Eh,
Do you want to talk about it?
I realize more and more how much I'm a part of something greater. And this is not necessarily a fun or a good thing.
No, it doesn't seem so. But at least you have good friends, yeah?
I do. And I believe, in one case, a little more than friends.
There's that kind of knowing, like, old person smile or
hold
older
on,
person
no.
smile.
Don't tell your wife.
Yes.
Do not say anything.
Please. I'm telling you right now, if it comes between me and you, if I become on the line and I'm like, she understands I'm trying to hide something, I'm throwing you on the fire to save my own skin.
Pasha, I'm. Please.
Alright.
It'll travel so fast within the friends. I cannot bear it.
Alright.
Oh, but he
I will do my
didn't.
best.
I appreciate your discretion.
Alright. Go take care of what you need to take care of. I'll
I
be
will.
able to take care of myself. Alright. And he stretches a little bit and goes and makes himself a cup of coffee before he gets ready to leave.
And I go back upstairs. Vega, I am so sorry something slipped out. I may have made things a little bit too official.
What do you mean?
I mentioned something to Sasha, and I have sworn him to secrecy, but I believe the entire friends of of the Midnight Star will soon know about us.
Do you find that a problem?
I have fake memories of the babushkas gossiping about everything and anything where it comes to romance. And I am terrified for the both of us.
There's gonna be so many rumors about you two.
I'm not embarrassed. I'm terrified of the babushkas.
Of the babushkas.
Look, the
I'll
babushkas
personally
are
be
terrifying.
spreading some.
No!
What? No, I wouldn't.
Are they going to insist on meeting me?
Probably. They will probably try and foist upon you several recipes for borscht. Both for you to become strong and healthy and for you to feed me. They are very conservative.
Oh, that'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll make sure to give a good first impression. I'm not upset about it, for the record.
I am glad.
I promise. I'm a strong girl.
I know.
You just make me weak in the knees.
Are we going to Romania now?
I think we need to plan a bit more before we can just head that way. I would say if we take
Or
your
we start playing
flying...
Forged in the Dark games and we just go there and we plan as we play.
What?
I'll explain.
It's a different system.
Yeah.
I would advise that we probably get like some equipment to help with demons and stuff from that one person we know who makes stuff.
I will ask around the university if they have contacts with theological faculty for maybe holy water.
Are there any demons at the speakeasy?
Wait! I literally sent my friend to go pick up droves of holy water. We're good there.
You did. In a word, yes.
Okay.
Anything. So demon is about as useful as the word elf to
Okay.
describe something.
Good. So Jody's probably not going to ask around there for how do I kill demons.
Yeah. Because like
Lasers,
Rakshasha type of
Yup.
thing might be
Yeah.
considered a demon.
They have tiny
But they're
hands.
also a denizen, so
Yeah.
there could be something there.
Baylors.
Like a
yokai could be considered demons.
subcategory of everything.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Is there anything anyone would like to do to prepare? their
I
trip
should
to
probably
Romania?
tell my parents I'm going to Romania.
Yeah, probably.
At least tell my mother.
And I think while you're doing that, I am going to try and scry on these two books. If
Do
I
you want
can.
help with the scrying?
I would
Since I
very
have-
much appreciate that.
Since we can do divination stuffs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, what do we want to handle? Do we want to handle awkward talk with mom first?
Jody is going to ask the others, how long do you think we'll be gone?
How long
Good
do you guys
question.
think? At least a week?
At least a week, minimum.
Okay.
I mean, traveling there's fast
Mhm.
because
Jody-
somebody has extra legend right now.
That's oh, you're meaning me?
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Jody, by the way, and this isn't me trying to like push anything, do you think it would ever help assuage any of your mother's concerns to ever meet us, to at least know that who you're spending time with, to know that you're in fairly capable hands?
Jody stands there having literally never thought of this before. I'd probably have to ask.
Because I think I'm not trying to say that you're not a capable person yourself, but you know how moms are. They'll worry.
Yeah, I
and
know, I've got one.
And I feel like even with just Andre alone, just knowing he's a very good guardian, I feel like that would already put her mind at ease.
Okay, like, it's up to her if she wants to talk to you, so...
Yeah, I know. I'm just throwing that out there just in case we have any time there's anything that might get in the way with you being able to do anything. You know what I mean? Just trying to look out for any possible issues so that way we can never fix those problems.
Okay. Jody's main expression is, this is gonna be weird.
Because Casimir, for one, is going to be in like semi-dark academia clothes, holding a giant wooden staff and having a wolf around him.
Vega looks like a hot goth.
Jody is part monkey.
That's true.
We're all weird.
Yeah.
I was just about to
freaks.
say,
With a
like,
rave
make her-
arm.
let her know the people you're spending time with, and that you're in capable hands. Cuts to Cardin tasting the syrup, and then drinking the syrup.
Then eating the bottle.
Okay, this is a very... I don't
Please
know
do
if
not eat the
anybody
bottle.
will
They
understand
are-
this reference, but there's a clip from Beauty and the Beast where it's in a montage where it shows like Beast trying to eat, I think, like oatmeal or something,
Yeah.
and he's just
Yeah.
like trying to eat it from a spoon, and he's just like, and I'm like, that's Cardin. Right
Yeah.
there.
I
So
didn't
I'm-
forget how to eat. I'm just cutting up the middleman.
I am trying
And
to
also
save
the jar will be
notes
crunchy.
in Foundry, and I'm failing.
By the way, I imagine the
Yeah.
babushkas, when they meet Vega, are going to be like, so when do you get married? How many children?
I was
Vega's
about to
like,
make the joke.
This is
Got it.
exactly what I'm worried about.
and Vega is just like, I didn't think about this part.
If you're not sure how many children, just make sure one is son.
Time to brace for this with a trip to Romania to fight wizards in a school.
Mhm.
We're gonna be dealing with vampires and other dragons. Oh my god! Good thing we're getting holy water.
Vampires were not mentioned, just
Blood
demons
was
and dragons.
mentioned.
It's
But-
Romania.
But would vampires come under the demons classification?
Probably, technically.
There we go.
Sees demons. Oh no, they're hot.
Okay. So did we want so did you just want to do a brief tell mom and head on out, or did you want to make that scene?
Do people wanna not see that? Because I'm gonna be really awkward for the entire time?
I think everyone wants to see you be really awkward.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to be awkward.
I would pay money for that.
Are you okay with being awkward for a while?
Yeah, I'm always awkward.
Mood.
That's
I
my secret
wouldn't,
cap.
I wouldn't
I'm always
describe you
awkward.
as such.
If it's
I'm
any
very good at
consolation,
I'm very good at pretending not to be.
Okay.
if it's any consolation, I'm also awkward as a parent, so especially this parent.
Yeah.
Wait, were we talking out of character?
I was.
You would,
Yeah.
you would
Oh.
say, Alvarez, that it's a parent.
Hey!
Hey.
Get in the corner.
No, I'm going to the bathroom instead.
Okay.
Okay. So when was the last time Jody was home?
Jody's been home a lot.
Okay.
They've been spending like every night at home.
They have been at least coming home. They haven't been
Yeah.
staying out. Okay.
Unless I specifically said otherwise, Jody goes home.
Okay. So that assuages some of the worry.
Yeah.
Some. Okay.
Do we need to come visit?
No!
But
I don't think she'd
Can
be
we
very happy
anyway?
with you just showing up at the door.
I think it's one
what
of
if we
those
brought like a
Scooby-Doo
housewarming
gang
gift?
situations where we just lean over the door.
So you.
That's a bad idea.
So you come in to your place, Jody,
Mm-hmm.
and you see her kind of typing away, looking at notes. She has an earbud in as she's kind of listening to a recorder. Probably something in regards to an interview or recording thoughts. If I recall correctly, she's a journalist.
Yep.
So she's kind of sitting there doing that, typing away, and sees you come in and goes, "Oh, you're back early. Is everything okay?"
Yeah. Jody very clearly has the face. It's like, I have to tell you something and you're not gonna like it.
But I don't know how to begin.
Okay.
I'm not in trouble.
Okay.
But you know the trouble stuff that has been happening.
Pointedly looks at your tail briefly. Yes.
It's not my fault. We think we have figured out where the trouble is coming from,
Okay.
and we're kind of hoping to maybe stop the trouble before it happens again.
I'm following so far.
It's in Romania.
Okay. Now I have to look up, because I wasn't looking up how far away Romania is from maps. Google Maps. Brussels. Belgium. Directions. Switch. Hell, what was that place? What did I type that as? That was Sibiu?
It says it's about 2,000 kilometers away.
2,000 kilometers. Okay. KM 2 miles, because I use freedom units like a heathen.
Disc.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's about,
that
you
is
know,
a distance.
20 hours by car.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's far
Yeah.
away.
And there's lots of road work. I mean, I hope that the road works, but there's also a lot of construction.
Road work? I sure hope it does.
Thank you.
She kind of steeples her hands and takes a deep breath and goes, "And you have to go for this?"
I'm asking for your permission.
There's kind of a moment where it's just kind of like, I'm asking for your permission. It's kind of like, hold on a second, wait. She kind of like looks you up and down and goes, "You don't look like you're flushed with fever."
I know I've been kind of not great. I'm trying to be better.
There's a thumbs up from Timothy Wayne in the background. No, I'm kidding.
That might have been part of the reason why Jodie is doing this.
Aww.
Okay. I would like to at least meet some of the people you're going with at some point.
This is our cue.
Yeah, they said that they kind of like to meet you. So, is this coffee shop in town where we've been hanging out? Do you want to come
It's a
with?
bookstore.
Yeah, I could use some coffee.
We're making
change.
Jodie read.
She probably
does.
sees the book under my shoulder.
Oh no, it's the one that. Oh, that's exactly the worst one.
You're muted, Ghost, if you're speaking.
The one time Cass appeals to Jodie's sense of learning in an interest she actually has.
Hey.
Thank you. And then proceeds to just introduce a book about lockpicking to their parents.
The book is not smut gamesy. It's a book on lockpicking.
It's definitely like a moment of staring, and then it's just like...
Jodie's like, I picked this out.
I will say, like,
They
case
lied.
for clarification's sake.
Jodie is trying to protect Casimir by saying, I picked this out.
Okay, I appreciate that very much. Jodie is Jodie as you?
I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
But I think it's kind of the aspect of, no, they came to me and asked permission for something. I'm going to take the win, and I'm not going to point out the problem.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, yeah, I could use some coffee. I'll probably finish up some work there after all is said and done, if that's okay, unless there's something else that you'd rather do.
Okay.
And she kind of packs up.
I'll make sure people are there.
Okay. And she packs up her work stuff, stops the recording, wraps up her headphones, etc. and gets ready to head out with you.
Jodie sends a text to the group chat like, please, guys, be at the midnight. Like, I've convinced my mother to come and visit, please.
Hey, I am here.
Vega's like, I'm here too, and and she actually, because she's been staying there enough, she actually changes into something that's a little less intense
Coward.
for the sake of Jodie.
Yeah, along the way, Jodie is explaining to their mother that, it's not lockpicking isn't just used by criminals. Locksmiths are a thing.
Locksmiths
And,
are a thing.
It seems interesting, and you keep telling me I should get a job.
He's trying to justify the ownership of this book. I love it.
I want you to roll
Because
for
I
my
want to fill the
persuasion
awkward
check.
silence as we're walking.
Yeah. I want you to, for me, like... I just had a thought that would have made this about, 60 times more awkward if you wanted to sit there and do it faster, but I'm not going to.
God.
I'll tell you what it is afterwards. I would like you to make a persuasion check for me, especially as you're kind of sitting there and walking along. Social.
Oh, good. I love persuasion. I'm so bad at it. Do I have anything that can help?
I don't...
Could
No.
my past misunderstood delinquent help?
You want to tap the path for it?
Yes.
Yeah, go for it. Add 2 dice.
All right.
Yay! I need them. 2
Sam
successes.
Coombs.
Thank you, extra dice.
Yay!
Yeah. So, how would you think that Annabelle would react to this? With the
Probably
aspect of
still
locksmith?
giving the side eye of like, yeah, alright, but like, maybe it's legit. I won't press you on this right now.
Okay. The general idea that I had that would have made it more awkward is technically you have scale for carrying and lifting, and you can fly.
Yeah?
So it would have been flying over, carrying your mom.
No, we're walking. I don't want to freak her out by doing more supernatural shit on the way.
Mm-hmm. That's
That's
fair.
fair. But yeah, so you're able to get over to the Midnight Nook. He's taking you at face value.
Mm-hmm.
As
And-
the two of them walk in, I
Mhm.
think the first person they
I
will
do
see.
also send a message
Mhm.
to Casimir saying, I told my mother that I picked this book out. Do not say anything about it.
There will be an emoji with a zipped up mouth. And I will greet them as they enter, ask them what kind of coffee they all have. With Vega there, I mean, they will obviously see Donovan, and it's like, oh, that's a big dog. And they'll see Alma, and that, like, wait, that's a wolf.
Jody's gonna be going around introducing like, oh, this is Casimir. He runs the place, and this is Alma. She's big. this is Andre. He's also big. And this is Vega. She scares me sometimes. And this is Carden. He's a private detective. You're a private detective, right?
Yes, that is what I
Eh.
do for a living. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Nice to meet you. My name is Annabelle.
And this is Donovan. He likes pets.
If you'll reach
And
out.
Alma.
We've already introduced Alma. Alma's big.
Oh, okay.
Alma
Yeah.
also
Andre was
likes
also big.
pets, but I think Donovan likes them more. Just a little.
Yeah. He's told me he likes pets.
That is fair.
Um,
Hold on. Evens or odds?
to whom?
Odds?
Okay. So, as Annabelle pets Donovan,
Mhm.
it is very clear that Alma also desires pets.
Yeah. I will pet Almond.
So,
I will pay the tribute.
out of character, are we going to tell Jody's mom that Donovan can talk, or are we just going to let her find that out?
I mean, she knows that Jody has a tail.
Yeah. I will
fair.
tell her that also that Donovan can speak.
Donovan just, oh, thank God I don't have to do that pretending thing.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
thank the goddess
yeah.
of the crossroads.
she's met the talking monkeys. It's fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
has she met all of them or just some of them?
some of
I
them.
I haven't met all of them.
You know, that doesn't even surprise me. I mean, can you tell them apart?
Yeah, some of them are
Easy.
bigger.
Some of them are bigger.
Some have scars, some have
Have
like,
different fur colors.
Mhm.
mhm.
You know, that's fair. I guess it's just I don't see them as much as you do, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, Donovan, I'm so thankful there's just one of you.
To be fair, from what I know of the monkeys, I wouldn't put it past them to intentionally change their appearance.
Oh, they
Or,
probably do.
or intentionally say, I'm not this one, I'm this one.
No,
I
I'm
believe
Spartacus.
Sun Wukong has taught them some of his tricks.
Yes.
Oh, he is a trickster,
Including the
isn't he?
ability to transform.
It's okay. I just need one good boy, and she gives Donovan like ear rubbies.
I think there's some visitor to the Midnight Nook in a trench coat that, after serving, I'll think oh darn it, it's those lads again.
That happens like once every couple of days.
Yeah.
By
I
the way,
still can't
so-
catch them in the act.
And it's different ones
So-
every time.
I mean, if
Jody's
they're
mom's
paying,
name
they're
is
just
Annabelle.
customers.
Was
So
that?
Jody's mom's name is Annabelle.
Yes, Annabelle
Does
McKenna.
she look? First off, as a joke question, does she look like a creepy doll?
No.
I'm sorry, I had to make that reference. But anyway, Vega holds out her hand to Annabelle and just say, "It's nice to finally meet you. I'm sorry if any of this is awkward. I actually thought it would be good for you to meet us and vice versa. That way, you know who is with Jody whenever they have to go on these excursions or we have to do anything that is anything remotely not completely safe. I just want you to know that they're in good hands with us, and Jody's been wonderful help to us as well. Like, I think that they're an extremely invaluable part of our group, and I'm really happy to have them with us."
You go ahead and make a persuasion check.
That
Jody's
does sound
definitely not-
persuasive.
Jody's definitely not just there, just very embarrassed at all the praise. Like, oh no.
Do you want me to do social persuasion?
Yes, please.
Okay. Can I use persuading individuals?
This is an individual.
Heck yeah!
As far as I know, she's one person.
7
Oh.
successes! Let's go!
Yeah.
That is a lot.
There
Augers.
is a bit of a moment where it's just kind of like the guard. It takes a moment before the guard finally begins to slip a little bit. She goes, "Good. I've been worried, especially when things happened at Jardin Botanique.
Yeah. Yes,
But-
that was.
Yeah, none of us like that.
No,
Wasn't our fault.
no, but we
We
were
were
there.
trying to. We tried to avoid any collateral damage, honestly. We hated that it happened.
It's appreciated, and thank you for looking out for Jody."
Of course. Jody's cool.
Okay.
They're a cool kid.
There.
I think they're pretty
Okay.
rad.
Mhm.
This is turning into the "What's up, fellow kids" meme, I feel.
I'm impressed that you know
I'm
that.
gonna
meme.
make this easier on you guys. I'm just gonna like go for a walk around the block. So
For some reason, Zoria thought that
stop
was important
cringing.
information.
Are you
Make
cringing?
sure to have a
Are you
tubular time.
Are you cringing or are you just embarrassed by all the compliments?
Shut up!
Aw, I think
Jody
their
goes
tail
outside.
I think their tail is turning red.
Shut up! Jody goes outside.
Well, if that's the case, then yeah. Are you all like in like they are with, and kind of gestures vaguely before going with the tail, and well, kind of Jet looks over at Casimir and goes, "Well, you are a little bit more apparent, but
Yes.
Carden.
The eyes give it away a lot, but there's also, the
Are-
striking looks.
Harden just
Cardinal.
lifts up the sleeve to
Yeah, I was
his
gonna say hold
jacket
your arm.
and just
yeah,
go,
your
yes.
RGB finned arm."
Yeah.
I mean, I have a talking dog, if that helps answer anything.
Well, to be fair, I do like some freelance journalism, so I do interact with denizens on occasion.
Oh, that's fair. Well, Jody told you then who her father is. You know who her father is.
I am well aware of who her father is at this point, yes.
Honestly, it would be
Sorry.
surprising if you didn't.
Very
I was
surprising.
about to say, Card's gonna bite his tongue at the fact that Vega just asked Jody's mother if Jody knew who Jody's father was.
I actually am very curious about how that happened, but I think
Oh,
that would be
boy.
impolite to ask.
At this point of our relationship, yes.
That's fair. Well then, to help make it clear, I am related to Hecate,
Okay.
so yes, I'm a similar vein as Jody, just of a different being.
Okay.
Or deity would be a better term, I should say.
And
It,
she looks over at
is Andre
Andre.
buff, by the way? Yeah.
I think Andre is super buff as far as we
He's
know.
probably
Oh,
the
yeah.
buffest guy you've ever seen.
I picture Andre as like a 7-foot
Look-
giant.
We've seen
Oh, wait.
Heracles, and Andre is buff.
I need to get the image, this specific thing that I'm just imagining is what I see Andre in my head right now.
In terms of buffness, I'll put in the group chat the where he's stolen from.
Yeah, I am aware of that reference.
I'm putting this in OOC chat
Oh.
as what
Oh,
I
man.
just imagined Andre as.
Those are
For
very
chat,
different pictures.
there have been two images shared. One of a character from, I believe, is
The
this
anime solo leveling.
Solo Leveling? There's a guy who's very buff with a lot of tattoos. And then Michinho here shared a picture of the biggest
Iconic
like, spherical yet buff bears, like plushies
Teddy bear.
that you've seen. Not
Like a
bears
mix
in-
of those two.
yeah,
Combine them
Oh, yes.
together.
a big old
It's iconic.
muscular bear.
I just keep picturing when you forget to recycle, when you remember to recycle.
Those buff, tiny-headed bears are iconic in
They are so
Japan.
good.
Jody does not want to know how that happened.
So I think that you guys just generally have a conversation, kind of explain to her some of the things. She asks a lot of questions that I'm not going to think of because she is a journalist.
There we
Mhm.
go. That's the bear.
And so
Also,
Debating how far Card. I'm debating how much Card wants to play to his chest because Cardin does not like the press.
Yeah.
oh my
Yeah.
god.
however
by the
much
way-
that you want to share, like it's like this isn't her doing a story, so she's not going to press too hard. But it's kind of like she's more than willing to ask a lot of questions.
Also,
I
she
just
knows,
don't know what
also,
questions she'd think of.
Also, she knows that if she does do a story on you guys and, like, kind of betrayed Jody like that, Jody will be very
Yeah.
upset.
Aw.
No.
I think Casimir is having a hard time. Like, how detailed does Casimir should Casimir get? And he's like, I am affiliated with the Midnight Star, Zoria.
Okay.
By the way, I want to say that if Annabelle wants to, she'll give Annabelle some dog treats so she can give Alma and Donovan attention if she wants to, if she likes doggos.
She doesn't mind them. I do think that after a little bit, after getting some of the questions answered, however much that you guys want to share, she'll go, I think I'll just kind of, if it's okay, I don't know if you guys are going to have a private conversation or anything, but if you don't mind, I was in the middle of something when this came up, and I would like to be able just to sit down and finish it, if that's okay.
That is
Oh,
quite
here?
alright. If you'd like, I
Absolutely.
can get you the Wi-Fi password, and I kind of like show where it is
Please.
on the wall.
Excellent, thank you.
No problem at all. If you need any pastries, is on the house.
Thank you.
Of course.
Probably
She
just
smiles.
when Jody comes back in.
Honestly, if you ever
Okay.
need to come over here, at least one of us, since this is Casimir's establishment, will always be here if you need to come and check in on the group to see how things are going.
There
At
will
least
be
Kaz will be here.
there will be
if not Casimir,
the occasional other staff member, but they are They are trusted by me.
Thank you. Okay, I think I'm done asking my invasive questions, Jody.
Okay.
We have
And,
not yet gotten to the point of embarrassing baby photos, but I am sure we'll cross that bridge soon.
Don't worry, they're very embarrassing.
Excellent.
Oh,
I would love to see
can't
them.
wait. I can't wait.
I
to see
don't
the
have
bath
any.
time. I can't wait to see the bath time photos.
I'm gonna head over there and let you guys have your moment and figure out what it is you guys are gonna do. And she heads over to the furthest corner, so you guys have at least a modicum of privacy.
The furthest corner is also the place with the best Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Do we want to get her a coffee so that way she can get her something to drink?
Wait,
while
does she not
works?
have a coffee yet? And I kind of look.
I presume during the conversation you guys would
Okay.
have.
I was never a baby.
It was the first thing that I offered.
Mhm.
I just love that. I was never a baby. No, I was a monkey.
I was the most embarrassing baby.
Casimir was like, I was never a baby. I was Starlight.
I literally was never a baby.
Mm-hmm.
You came out as a fully grown bean.
I don't think I came out.
Came into being.
I actually think, is Casimir like the straightest character I've ever played? Possibly.
Out of all the games I've played with you, yeah.
That is fair.
Vega will look at Jody really quick and say, if I end up seeing any embarrassing baby pictures of you, I'll show you this really embarrassing video of me from my kindergarten talent show.
How about you don't, and I just don't know that you saw that at all ever, and you don't tell me?
What if we see them in front of you?
Just don't tell me.
Okay, that's fair. I'm surprised Cardin didn't want to see the embarrassing video.
I was just about to say, if it makes you feel any better, I don't want to see you as a baby.
Thank you! I don't either!
I wonder if Jody's just scared of babies.
They're gross?
Also, you're scared of me sometimes?
You're kind of spooky.
I mean, I'm glad I keep up spooky aesthetics, but man, now I feel bad.
To be fair, you have an air about you that can be considered intimidating.
Also, when you first met me, you like grabbed my arm and was so like whispering in my ear and shit, and that was terrifying.
You know, Chris Hansen probably would have wanted to talk to me then.
Yeah.
Not saying I had any ulterior motives, but I get you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I just saw what Kamsey said.
Mm-hmm. We have been talking about another character of mine.
Right.
Just named Towel?
No, not just named Towel. It is the nickname that Gamesy has given him. Because I specifically gave him a name that was incredibly difficult to pronounce, that translated into Wood Elf of the Forest.
Oh. But yeah, now that we've cleared that little bit, I think now we have to figure out how we're going to remain. And we could go via Snack Wagon if Jody is... Also, we have to procure supplies. Not Jody is bus. Or, not Jody is on the thing. Cardin, what's the name of your friend? I am having a moment where I'm...
Brandine?
Brandine, thank you. I am so sorry. Normally I remember her name, but this moment, I think there's just been a lot going on lately.
So, two things.
Brandine, yes?
There is emulating Starry Path.
Oh, that's right.
I have
Wait a
Story
minute.
Path.
There you go. That too.
I would like it noted. I'm the one with all the holy water.
Mm-hmm. The second thing that's the way to get there. The second thing is that was the awkward talk with Mom. Did we still, before we get too much into planning for the future, did we want to do the scrying for the books?
Yes, please.
Oh yeah, that's very important. Which I can help you with that.
That would be
Okay.
very kind.
How would you like to help?
Well, I have my tarot deck, which can help with divining.
Okay.
And I also have specialties in mystic rituals.
Sure.
Sure. Let's see. I'm just checking something.
Albrance, would you consider
Okay,
the staff of Stelmuge as a divining charm?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Because then I just get enhancement 1 on any divining check with it, rather than the
Yeah.
+2 for divining the future.
You would get both if it was for the future. You'd get
Yes.
both effects.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, like the deck could be a charm as well if that's something that you guys are familiar with. That's part of the sorcerer mechanics. So that means that Vega would have 3 enhancement to their roll naturally.
So what should I roll?
How much? If you're using magic, I believe yours is occult social for your magic.
Okay. Yes, you are right. And then, so let's do composure. And then can I add mystic rituals in?
Yes, that's what would give you your 3rd enhancement. So here's my question in regards to it then. How much enhancement does Casimir get before help?
It depends
Mm-hmm.
on where we do this.
I mean,
Because
you're in the nook.
if we go downstairs, I get enhancement 2. I have enhancement 1 for being like having divining and using the charm. I wouldn't say that this is divining the future because I'm trying to like figure out more information about the books now.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see.
Because that is something to keep in mind is help, unless you have something like perfect partner, can only go up. It's only part of mundane enhancement. So it can only help you guys so much, no matter how much that you roll it.
That's fair. I can get enhancement 3.
Okay. And that's with the Nook's help?
That's with the Nook's help.
Okay, because the Nook is mystical in nature, because it has a mythic edge. Okay, so yeah, if you want to, so then yeah, it would be easy if Vega helped you, or if you gave that there. Okay, so yeah, go ahead and make your roll, Vega.
Yeah, my standard enhancement is 1.
So do I need to add in my enhancement 2?
Yes, if you put Mystic Rituals in the specialization box, yes.
Okay. 8 successes.
Oh.
Because the other thing on why I sit there and want to ask about stuff like that is when we get that, then it's only so much that can go over into Casimir's role if you're helping.
Yep.
So Casimir would have a total of 5 enhancement.
Yep.
From help.
And let's see. The books, are they considered relics?
Yes.
Then I'll just add my specialty there as well.
Okay, so you can only do so then make sure you put 4 enhancement in the box.
And there we go.
All right.
11 successes.
Big number.
Thank you, Vega.
You're welcome.
So I'm gonna roll these together,
Yep.
just so we're not doing so much in the differences. Currently, the summoning book, the one with that involves the dead, is in Longford, Ireland.
Longford, Ireland. Okay.
You get a bunch of pings for the chapters. There's one in Nolens, Louisiana.
Okay.
There's one in Mexico City.
One moment. Longford, Ireland.
Is
New
the book,
Orleans.
like the full book, is one of the chapters.
Louisiana. Second chapter was
Mexico City.
Mexico City. Mexico City is Mexico, right?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
The Strait of Japan.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And there's a few others that seem kind of tenuous in regards to the connection. But there is one last chapter
Mm-hmm.
in the Carpathian Mountains outside Slibu in Romania.
How convenient.
Yay.
Mhm. I do not think it's convenient at all. I think this
Nope.
is troublesome.
It's called fate.
To be fair, I had that decided before you were like, I'm going to look into this and figure out where this is coming from. It's like, okay.
That is absolutely fair. So, New Orleans, Louisiana, Mexico City, Mexico, the Strait of Japan, then the Carpathian Mountains. But there's also other pings that aren't as clear.
Yeah, it's kind of like they're fuzzy. They're kind of like in. You kind of get the idea that they're probably in mid realms or in other realms at this point.
Did that spend all of my successes?
That would not have. That would be. Gosh, how many would that be? That's. I think your tracking thing is 4 successes, right?
Yes.
So yeah, that'd be 4 of them.
Okay.
8 of them if you do want to do them on 2 different books or 2 different things.
So the tracking is, I believe, I also need to imbue legend.
I think to kind of keep an idea of where they're at, you have the option to imbue legend.
Right. Yes. I think with the remaining successes, I would like to kind of hone in on the Carpathian Mountains to see if what I'm tracking and the location of this chapter overlap.
I will give you more insight into the clue, and yes, they do overlap.
Seems like one of the chapters that I'm looking for is in the same place, same school.
Well, that's convenient.
And troubling.
Very troubling, and I'm wondering if that possibly also ties into what's going on, or what went on with what we dealt with, or will be dealing with.
Yes.
Ah, how convenient, in the worst way.
Indeed.
It's like some kind of a divine entity that is not related to our own divine entities is choosing to line everything up perfectly to mess with us. As
I
Vega
don't
stares at
know.
the fourth wall.
I don't know. Maybe they have more benign meanings to their actions. Who can say?
Oh, I was just making a breaks the fourth wall joke.
I know.
Oh.
You ain't know my fucking motivations.
I'm just thinking, well, Alvarez is wanting to tell an interesting story. I don't think Alvarez is here to fuck us over.
Alvarez is here to be full of hee-hoo.
Yes.
Hee-hoo.
Eehoo.
Okay. And I think we're going to call it a little early there, as you kind of
That's
gotten that
fair.
information. So that way you guys can figure out what you want to do to prepare your trip to Romania, get your holy water, get all that stuff there. So I have been the storyteller Alvarez, with me playing the awkward Jody today. I've had Keistrith.
The most embarrassing baby.
With me playing the bloodthirsty Vega, I've had Miginho.
Who knew that such violent bloodletting would lead to such cuteness, though? It brought us closer together.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing the brutalized, quote unquote, Casimir, I've had Nether.
It's only a flesh wound.
Playing the LGBT Lake Carden, I've had Road to Ghost.
I'm leaning towards cheese poof.
For the
Oh.
cat.
Cat?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know how that's LGBT at all for a second there.
I was making a joke on the lights.
Oh, I know. That's why I was like, what's cheese poof got to do with LGBT?
Oh, I was more concerned about the cat than that.
I like cheese poof. Does that mean it's an orange cat?
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be fluffy, too.
It is as fluffy as Balthasar III.
Oh, I love Balthasar Balthasar.
And playing the OSHA compliant, wait, that's not the United States, Andre, I've had RoboPirate. That's his name.
I have no idea what the standards are in this country, but I imagine Brussels has higher safety standards than certain other places.
It would
Probably
be almost
EU-based.
impossible for it not
Jason.
to be.
It will be the European Agency for Safety and Health at Work at the
Yeah.
top. But there are other places in. Oh, it is actually EU OSHA.
Yeah.
You OSHA.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Neat.
so lazy. I love it.
So you are OSHA compliant. Perfect.
Yay.
Alright. But we'll catch you guys next time. Goodbye now.
Bye.
Alright. While Nether's doing that.
Yeah. All right. Thank you all so much for hanging out. We had quite a start to the session. I honestly had to. I hope it wasn't too obvious, but I think it was. Where thank you very much. Yay. I think it was kind of obvious that I was like, what is happening? I have no clue what is happening. But that was exciting and gamesy. I will get the VOD up and running if you haven't watched it back already. But yeah, that was quite an interesting development. And you have been studying, excellent. Look, I am Aero, but also I have consumed a lot of media, and a lot of media, most media, doesn't represent the aromantic experience. In fact, a lot of media presents the romantic experience, the alloromantic or allosexual experience. And as such, I hope I have done alloromantics a little bit of justice here. In my portrayal of Casimir as a romantic individual. And also, I hope that it worked out with, you know, did I do myself justice? That is an interesting question. I think I have not done myself an injustice. I think that is as far as I can say for now. Yeah. I think I have acted in a way that doesn't demean or diminish myself. It is a bit odd to think about it in that way, but I am happy with the way I've dealt with that. Yeah. No, it's true, no one experience will speak for all, but like, as opposed to other characters that I've played, Renji, for instance, Renji Vox is kind of Arrow. There have been moments where I was like, maybe Renji is romantic and interested in certain characters. But there's also been moments where I like, well, no, I don't think Renji is. Renji is very glad for the friends and the companions that he's made along the way. He doesn't necessarily desire or need, he doesn't desire anything more than that. Whereas Casimir is quite enamored with Vega, and as such, he's taken steps to show her that. So yeah, that's kind of the thing that I've gone with. I am looking at people that we may or may not be able to raid into. I think I see that there is a Queerly Bee online. Right. Okay, I don't know if I can raid in. I will try. If not, we'll go... and I see that Fawn and Games is live, so that will be secondary raid target. But with that said, thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you hanging out and sharing your time here. Gamesy says, but... Game says, but for what? What is a but for? It's for pooping, silly. I said but, okay. Okay, yeah, I did. You know me longer than today. That's a very Dutchism. I talk about my butt often. Sometimes I also talk about stuff coming out of butts. Because I have IBS. So, raid. Really... Do I write that properly? Yes, I do. Let's see. I will know in 30 seconds if this works. Because that's how long my raid command takes. Do copy one of these messages yet. And also, as always, be kind. I hope I know what to expect from you, so I hope I can rely on that as well. I hope to be streaming tomorrow, but also I'll have a busy day, so I cannot guarantee that. Okay, the raid is going through. Yay! We are going to hang out with Queerly B. Queerly B is a very lovely streamer, a community-focused, soft-spoken, and silly creator who loves to share their latest hyperfixation with you. They use they/them pronouns. With that said, I have been Nether, I am Nether, and I will be Nether for at least some time. Thank you all for being here. I hope you have a lovely time. If I don't see you tomorrow, I hope you have a lovely weekend. And hopefully, I'll see you next week with Hyrule. Take care now. Bye!